What's up, my metal people? We are here, hailing horns up. See, there we go. Horns up. Gina, Rock Shop, everything Rock Shop. I can't even say Rock Shop Magazine anymore because we're so much more than that. Coming at you today. It's been a while since I did my last vlog, so I am coming at you with some new and exciting information. We have a major festival that is underway, planning for this August 26th in Hannibal, New York. Hannibal Lecter. How awesome is that? Um, Going to be a ridiculous event. We have some amazing bands that have just joined the cause, so to speak. And we are donating money to the Rise Foundation, which is Gary Sinise's Rise Foundation, to help veteran amputees. So when I started Everything Rock Shop, the one thing I always had in the back of my mind was eventually I wanted to do something good with the name Rock Shop once I got to a level where people knew who Rock Shop was, what Rock Shop was about, and I wanted to do something good for charities. Now, there's a lot of charities out there. We all know that. I was raised by a 35-year Navy guy, so military is something that is kind of what I grew up with. I can't say in the blood. I was adopted, so that would be not the correct phrase, but definitely raised in the military realm, so to speak. And I totally respect. Everyone has different opinions. I totally respect our military, our government, as far as, what needs to be done needs to be done. It sucks sometimes. People get lost. We lose lives. It is what it is. I'm not here to make a political statement. All I'm here to say is that there are people who selflessly go out to war to protect our freedom. It allows me to wake up every morning, walk out on my deck, and have a cigarette in freedom. And they do that selflessly. And sometimes they come home and they have issues, PTSD, all this kind of stuff. But there are a lot of men and women that come home and they are missing limbs. And veteran amputees is specifically what I'm gearing up to be backing. And Gary Sinise, if nobody knows this, look it up because it's amazing. But Gary Sinise has a variety of foundations. The man works tirelessly with all kinds of military. Us here in New York, we know very well where we were at, what we were thinking, what we were doing when 9/11 hit. And when that happens, New York went into a completely state of emergency, yet it seemed that for a little while, everybody was kind of joined at the hip and everybody was all about the American flag. I remember it very, very well. I remember what I was doing, exactly what was going on in my life when that happened. I did lose people in that horrific attack, and Gary Sinise actually was front and center and is the reason why there is the Brooklyn Hero Wall. He actually helped fund that. So in my mind, there is nothing more that I would want to get behind than a charity that is for the veterans that come home. They leave here full body. They come home not so much. And they fight for our freedom, and it's about time that we fight for theirs. And I, for one, it's something I'm very emotional about. If you go onto the website, I don't care who you are, you're going to be reduced to tears because the work that they do is amazing. They need funding. These houses, they build smart homes for these veteran amputees that give them a little bit of I can do it back in my life. I have, more than half have wives and children, and they feel, I would only imagine, I don't know this for a fact, but I would imagine they feel like they're a burden on their families. And these smart homes allow them to be free of that and do a little bit of do a little bit for themselves. So again, it's a charity I'm strictly behind. It is what we are um, raising money for. And the festival is going to be kick ass because we are bringing metal and rock to an area that never had this. So, God bless you, the American Legion Post, 1552 in Hannibal, New York. We are blessed that you have given us the opportunity to utilize your facility. And we are going to rock that place and raise money for both the American Legion Post, which is a post that does amazing things for veterans, not government funded, self funded. So we need to raise some money for them. We need to raise some money for these veterans that come home. You know what? It's all about the people that protect us. And that's what Rock Shop and myself personally, that's what I'm all about. So I am asking everybody get behind this festival. We every day, it is amazing the phone calls and the conversations I'm having with people. I have a stellar lineup of bands. We have Attacker, we have Overlord, we have Blackjack Shellac, which, by the way, if you don't know who they are, which most of you probably up here do not, Blackjack Shellac is a collaboration of my buddy John Rump, who from Magus Beast, put together. And at any given time, there could be like 3 bassists, 2 guitarists, 3 singers. It's just crazy, and it works. And it's a sight. Everyone will have a good time. What's called? Look, I'm getting all like stuttered here. We have Pool of Thorns, POT, which I wonder what that means. They have just joined the lineup, as well as Damn Dog, who is a Hannibal favorite for many, many years. 3 brothers bringing us some blues and rock. Gonna be cool. And we have Band of Doom, which is a Black Sabbath tribute band, which is my buddy Freddie, also from American Mafia. And that's going to be amazing. And we have just so much going on. But the end of the day, we have Crazy Neighbors, which is my teammate, Bob Cunningham, his band. And at the end of the evening, we end it all off with Held Hostage, who, if you don't know who they are, you need to know who they are. They are amazing and very relevant back in the day. Now, whatever, Tom Collier, Chuck Robbins, Scott Gregg, Ray, all of those guys, amazing musicians. I am blessed that I handpicked my lineup to be all of my friends, and everyone has Mike Sabatini, Mike Medeiros, and Bobby Leatherlungs, I like to call him. You guys from Attacker, everybody's kind of joined together for the cause. And we are going to throw a huge concert. It's going to be amazing. We have a lot of space to fill, about 3,000, and it's $15. Really? All day festival for $15. Like, really? How can you go wrong? And we're incorporating also Bob Cunningham, my teammate and partner in everything Rock Shop Festival. He will be leading the run. He is a Legion rider. He is the road captain. He does a bait. And he is also a Rock Shop Festival team member. And he will be routing and heading out the bike run, which will be happening that morning of the show, ending at the festival grounds. We are not leaving any stone unturned. This is going to be insane. If you're not there, then you, my friends, are not a rocker. I want to thank, before I leave here today, I want to thank everyone who has contacted us. Tremendous amount of bands. I love you all. I look at all the bands, just so you know. Anyone who knows me, I'm a metalhead. I love it. And I love being attracted to new music. Bottom line is, we only have X amount of spots. You know how the roll goes. I will never, you hear it here first, never play the game, no matter how big this should get, year after year after year. The buy-on shit, negative. That will never happen. But we will be doing something a little different at our festival, because I roll shit out. I want old school back. I'm doing it in a different way. You want to be on next year's festival, which we're looking at minimum a two-day, possibly 3-day festival. Guess what? Come to this year's festival, bring a CD, and you're going to sign a big oak tag that's going to be next to the stage. You sign your bands up, you put in the CD, guess what? We'll contact you. Promise you that. And next year, we'll be here faster than you know. We're also taking rock shop festivals across the country, but not going to get much into that. That's at a later date. For now, August 26th, Hannibal, New York. Let me tell you something. You want to be here. It's going to be amazing. Shaping up to be just more amazing than I have even ever could think it would be. And I thank you, Bob and Tina Cunningham, for making my dream come true. And of course, I have to thank my man, Scott Roy, who I love with all my heart. He has handed me my dream. And this is the dream. Guys, you want to be in somewhere that's going to be epic and historic? August 26th, Hannibal, New York. You need to be there. First annual Rock Shop Festival. Out.